Right, okay. Hello YouTube, this is D.B.T Show, episode 32, part 3. And we're still reviewing Diddy Kong Racing DS for the Nintendo DS. Now, I've already finished reviewing the game. So if you haven't watched part 1 or part 2 yet, you have missed absolutely loads. So please watch those parts before you watch this part. Now, at the start of my episode, I asked you a very important question. Is this a good remake? Well, the answer, I am very sorry to say, is hell no. This is definitely not a good remake. Now, I haven't even told you all the bad stuff about this game yet, so let's get on to it. The bad stuff about Diddy Kong Racing DS. First things first, what in the hell happened to the bosses' voices? In the original N64 version, all the bosses had their own voice and characteristics. Example, Whizpig sounded a little bit like this. Well, looky here, it's the little worms. That's my impression of Whizpig. Now, in the N64 version, all the characters and bosses had original voices. Why in the hell did Nintendo remove these voices from the remake? The game just doesn't feel the same. It's stupid. It's the dumbest idea of the century. Damn! Okay, the next bad thing about this game is the TT challenges. The TT challenges in this game are far too easy. In the original N64 game, the TT challenges consisted of doing battle tracks. The battle tracks were extremely difficult and were very challenging and made the game have good replay value. But the new TT challenges are so easy a toddler could do them. I'm dead serious. These challenges are far too easy. For God's sake, Nintendo remove them and put back in the battle tracks because the new challenges you put in are too easy. Okay, next bad thing about the game is that some of the characters have been removed or changed. The two characters that have been removed are Banjo and Conker. As a kid, my four favourite characters in this game were Tip Top, Banjo, Diddy Kong, and Conker. And I was really annoyed when I played as a DS version Banjo and Conker were removed. The reason why Banjo and Conker were removed is because this game was originally made by Rare. When Nintendo remade it, they had to remove Banjo and Conker because because Banjo and Conker aren't owned by Nintendo. So they had to be removed, and they replaced them with Tiny Kong and Deluxe Kong. And Tiny Kong and Deluxe Kong are still pretty good, but they aren't as good. The next bad thing about this game is the biggest annoying thing of all. The Rumble Pack. Now, you may be asking, why in the hell is the Rumble Pack a bad thing? Well, let me tell you this. When you buy the game, there's a little picture on the back. Rumble Pack not included. This is really annoying. This game works with the Rumble Pack, so the Rumble Pack should be included. But instead, Nintendo came with this extremely dumb idea that you have to buy the Rumble Pack separately, and you have to buy a game called Metroid Prime Pinball, and Metroid Prime Pinball costs in between 15 and 30 quid. And the only thing that's worth getting Metroid Prime Pinball for is the Rumble Pack. This game says Rumble Pack, Diddy Kong Racing DS does not include the Rumble Pack. Nintendo went wrong somewhere here. They should have included the Rumble Pack. This game is not the same without the Rumble Pack. The N64 version, the Rumble Pack was a key feature. And playing the game without the Rumble Pack, it doesn't really feel the same. So, if you're going to play this game, definitely get a Rumble Pack. And it's a really annoying thing that Nintendo does not include it. There's only one game that Nintendo's released that the Rumble Pack comes free with. That's Metroid Pinball. Every other game that needs a Rumble Pack does not include it. And it really annoys me. I did not like Metroid Pinball. I only bought Metroid Pinball just for the Rumble Pack. Now back to Diddy Kong Racing DS, and they were bad stuff. So, the Rumble Pack does not come with the game. The other bad thing about this game is the Trap Maker. The Trap Maker in this game is too basic. In the game, the Trap Maker, basically all you do is draw your track with your stylus. That is it. As a kid, I played played a really old game called Micro Machines Turbo Tournament 96. And when I played this game, you can put ramps on the track, you can put holes on the track, you can put dinosaurs walk across the track, you can put items, all that sort of stuff. On Diddy Racing DS, you can't do any of that stuff. The track maker on Diddy DS is far too basic. The Nintendo DS is capable of a lot more. Nintendo just got lazy. Okay, the next bad thing on my list is the boss challenge. Is the boss touch challenge. The boss touch challenge is extremely difficult. Basically, what happens is after you beat the boss for the twice, you'll get the opportunity to do the boss touch challenge. Basically, the boss touch challenge is involving you driving the car without the normal controls, instead driving the car with a touch pen. This is extremely difficult and next to impossible. There is no way of doing this. I let my sister have a go at doing the boss touch challenge, and she's really good at touch games. But for some strange reason, she can't do it either. Me and my sister were both extremely good at the N64 version, and the new boss touch challenge is next to impossible. The boss touch challenge is an extremely annoying, hard add-on to the game, and it should be removed like that. This is one of Nintendo's most dumbest ideas. Driving the car with a touch pen is extremely difficult, and it's next to impossible. That's basically all I can say about that. Now it's time to answer that very important question. Is this a good remake? Hell no! The Nintendo 64 version is awesome. I really loved it as a kid. But when this remake came out, I bought it quickly like that because I thought it'd be just as good as the N64 version. But it turned out to be quite a big disappointment because of all the stuff they changed. Let's go to a rating. I give this game a 3 out of 5. Now that may sound like a pretty high score to you, but let me explain. The reason why I'm giving this game a 3 out of 5 is because I really love the N64 version, and I just can't give this game a lower score. This is it's a pretty good remake, but it's got a lot of bad points. And these bad points really do ruin the game. The original N64 version you couldn't take with you on the go. The DS version you can take with you on the go, which makes it good. This game is alright for taking with you, but it is not as good as the N64 version. So my advice is stick to playing the N64 version. So I give this game a 3 out of 5. My next review will be Resident Evil DS. So until then, YouTube, bye-bye.